The Bible nowhere mentions, much less condemns, Christmas trees. Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion, and every year around this time of year I hear from a bunch of people that Jeremiah 10, 3, and 4 condemn Christmas trees as divine images or as idols. Here's the text of Jeremiah. It says, "For the customs of the peoples are false. A tree from the forest is cut down and worked with an axe by the hands of an artisan. They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with hammers and nails so that it cannot move." And in the minds of people who do not understand anything about how divine images were constructed or enlivened in the ancient world, this sounds an awful lot like somebody just cut down a tree, decorated it with tinsel, and put it in a tree stand. And that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on here, because people are ignoring the working it with an axe. This is where people whittle it down to whatever shape they want, which is usually the shape of some kind of anthropomorphic or non-anthropomorphic divine image, because the wood was usually the interior, and then it would be overlaid with precious metals like gold and silver. In fact, in Akkadian, there's a specific kind of tree that is referred to as the bone of the gods, because it was used in the interior of their divine images. So what is being envisioned by the author of Jeremiah 10 here is not a tree with branches and leaves. It is a chunk of wood that has been formed into the interior of a divine image, and it is nailed down so it doesn't topple over. This is a part of what are called the idol polemic passages in the Hebrew Bible, and specifically in the passages from the exilic period. If you'd like to know more about how divine images were crafted and enlivened, Michael Dick and his colleagues have a couple of wonderful books, this one and this one. And Lev To's book, Images of Others, discusses Jeremiah 10 at length. But again, Jeremiah 10 has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with Christmas trees. And the reason people misunderstand this is because they're not coming to the text with adequate information to be able to construct a meaning that aligns with what the authors wrote. They don't know about how divine images were understood or created or enlivened in the ancient world, but they are familiar with Christmas trees, and so the meaning that they create with the text aligns more with Christmas trees than with what the authors and earliest audiences understood. Again, there's no meaning anywhere in the Bible because it's a text, and texts do not have inherent meaning. We create meaning with the text, and if we do not have adequate understanding or experience to be able to create a meaning that adequately aligns with what the authors were trying to communicate and what the earliest audiences would have understood, we're going to create the wrong meaning, which is what's going on here. And the fit for this video has been Bible Odyssey's "It Wasn't an Apple" shirt, which is made by the Society of Biblical Literature.